Well, researchers in Brisbane are hopeful. They have developed an alternative to the COVID-19 vaccine, with participants wanted for a trial of a preventative nasal spray. Well, joining me live now is Dr. Paul Griffin, who's the Associate Professor at the University of Queensland, Principal Investigator and Medical Director at Nucleus Network. Doctor, good to see you. Thanks for your time this morning. So how does the nasal spray work?
It's based on some really clever technology, so it's a little bit similar to some of the other viral vectored vaccines, but with a clever little addition that means we get a lot more of the part of the vaccine we want an immune response against, the spike protein. And so hopefully that means we can use this vaccine intranasally and get enough of a response that it actually stops people getting infected.
So, should the spray work hand in hand with the vaccine, or should it not?
It's actually a vaccine itself, so ideally if it proves successful in clinical trials, it'll work similarly to the other vaccines with the added benefit of actually stopping people getting infected to a higher degree.
So you won't need the jab.
This could be a vaccine that replaces some of the others.
Yeah,
that's right, so it could replace the jab, exactly.
Okay. How long do you think that would be off?
It takes time to do these clinical trials, so it's probably still a year or two away if it proves successful in all of the phases of clinical trials.
Okay. But at the moment, stick with the jab, folks, because the nasal spray is going to be a little while off. But what do those initial reports suggest to you, Doctor? Where are you at your confidence level?
So we have to be very confident that a vaccine is going to be safe and effective before we do human trials, or we wouldn't consider doing them. So in the animal and laboratory studies that have been done, it certainly looks very promising. We have to wait for the human studies to show that's also the case, but yeah, we're very confident at this stage.
How many people do you need?
We're looking for 60 healthy adult volunteers to trial this vaccine. All the vaccines in use started their journey with a phase 1 clinical trial, and so this one's no different. So we really need our volunteers to come along and help us develop this vaccine.
Okay, so it's like that the vapor spray? Is that how it works? Just sort of straight up the schnoz?
Yeah, that's right. So a very fine mist into the nose, and hopefully if it proves successful as we hope it will, then it will generate a good immune response. It'll stop the virus getting in.